And I'm going to pass it off to
Not
Spike.
director, right? Is that right, Will?
I won't
Yeah.
locate on you.
Hi guys, I'm Mariah, and I know like every third person in every chair here, so it feels really warming to see so many people that I work with day in and day out here. And before we start, I do really want to thank the panel for giving your evening, and all of you for coming. And there's a couple things that I just want to mention first before we start. I work in nonprofit work. I used to be at the United Way of Santa Cruz County, which is my affiliation with ELC, and I feel really grateful to be here representing that organization today, and also my current organization, the Monterey Bay Economic Partnership, because it would be really naive not to mention the fact that right now, in a global way, there is a lot of disconnectedness and a lot of fear and a lot of polarization. And it's really interesting to be planning events that are surrounded by bringing people together and creating community in a really authentic way, and then having something really strong in the global national messaging kind of combating that. And so I bring that up because I personally see every day how much change we do on a local level, and how even just showing up and contributing to the conversation, you're absolutely creating more unity in our community, which is what communities across the country right now really need. And so I say that because I do the work I do because I stand for unity and compassion for myself and all beings, and it's the only reason why I can get up and continue to work in nonprofit work. It's challenging, it's hard, you know? And I want to just take a second to ask each of you, what do you stand for? What do you burn for? What is that thing that is uniquely you that you show up with? And I want you to take a second in a reflective, internal way, and I want you to think about that. And we're going to hear from the panel, who's going to share with us about what they burn for and what they're passionate about. Because I've seen through ELC, I've seen through the United Way of Santa Cruz County what happens when groups of people show up with that passion and that desire, and they make an issue that used to be their issue their own issue, and they take it on as theirs. And I think that is what we want to talk about tonight with solving and eventually ending homelessness in Santa Cruz County, is that there is a large web and system that's at play, that when all of these pieces come together and collaborate and communicate and have shared measured goals and outcomes, this really fascinating thing happens where we get results that work and are sustainable. And so, as much as there's national talk about no solutions and hopelessness, I really want to say that that's not true, because we're about to hear a lot of really great solutions from individuals who I personally really admire. So thank you for saying yes all the time. And so I just want to introduce everybody. So Phil Kramer is the Executive Director of the Homeless Services Center. Hi, Phil. Susie O'Hara, she's with the City of Santa Cruz, and with the PACT program, we're going to hear all about that. Matt Thorpe, he is the Housing Program Manager at the Monterey Bay Economic Partnership. He's also a consultant in a serious affordable housing development, serious. And Kimberly, he's my colleague. Kimberly Firm, she is the Executive Director of Pajaro Valley Shelter Services, also a program partner of the United Way. And so just to let you know, if you are a donor of United Way, you're directly impacting lives every day through her program. And Linda Lee Master, first and foremost, a dear friend of mine, also an advocate, and she's on the leadership committee of Smart Solutions to Homelessness, which is also a community collective out of the United Way of Santa Cruz County. And she's going to be talking about some lived experience with homelessness, but also what can happen when systems work together and are successful. So I'm going to open it up to the panel, and then I just want to draw attention that we have some cards. We have not enough pens, so this is all about collaboration, right? So you have
Sharing.
cards here, and I would really encourage you to write down questions, because after we hear from the panel, we're going to open it up a little bit to some questions that can be for the whole panel or for a specific speaker. And then at the very end, we're going to do a group activity, because everybody likes group activities, right? So you'll notice on your name tag, you should have a dot, and that's your group.
A
Just
dot?
So you know, just so you're prepared in the organization.
She's Midwestern.
I did live in the Midwest now. So, Phil, you can take it away. There's a little button. Great.
How's that sound? Wow. Okay. Is that all right?